weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
3rd and 2, McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Minnesota.
In the red zone on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. We've got a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Buying some time right. Complete out to the right side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defense coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Love from the gun. Target, that's Savion Williams. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Ready.
Running it down into the gun. He's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Ready.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Set, cut.
Love out of the shotgun. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun now for Love. Escapes the pocket. Kraft has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
95. Ready.
Throwing. It's Love. Catch is made down the right sideline. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get 6 more on their early advantage.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throwaway. And he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers drive their lead to 11. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
They send a receiver in motion right. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Here's the one back on the handoff. And that 2nd down and long is only going to manage a yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Going on 3rd, McCarthy. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
Ready, set.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. 10 block, close. 10. Hut.
Long back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Set. Ready. Set.
Quick throw out wide by Long. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 8 on that one, and it'll give the Packers the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Full momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Set. Hut. Yellow.
Now Love on the play fake. Finds his man. It's Crab. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Go!
It's a designed run for Willis. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Yep.
3rd and 2, on to throw. Complete beyond the bunker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hut.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
At the 15-yard line.
Ready.
From the red zone now. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. And we've got to regroup for 2nd down. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what we call a first mistake throwing the ball, and he still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Running it after the penalty. And now bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play.
You know, okay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
He's got his man. This is Kraft. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers making a 3-possession game. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On 1st down, they'll run. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Ezra and Cooper there to make the stop. It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday night primetime on the other side. Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's how running backs come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. It's his running back. It's a Minnesota touchdown! The Vikings chop some of the lead off before the half. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready,
A
break.
nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Green Jack. Ready?
To the air with Love. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force something. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
A second down throw here for Love. Forced out to his right. Finds a man, right side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. The Packers take their first time out.
A 3-yard pickup.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At their 49-yard line.
Love looking to pass. Trying for the deep ball. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Throwing his Love on third. He's trying to go deep again. Brought in inside the 20. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready, set.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Black on set.
There's Love to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive.
Here we go, set. 1918.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
60 Bison.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Oh, puts him there under this one, right side. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
60, back to 60.
He's back to throw. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Will Riker is the kickoff for the Vikings.
Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. A lot of space ahead. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
45. One.
Thrown on first down, Love. Gets everything he has under this one. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Packers push their lead to 18.
Packers 28. Vikings 10.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Play action, McCarthy. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
They'll run it from the gun. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on second down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
They're down from the gun. McCarthy. That's caught. This is Addison. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Minnesota.
Give now to the running back. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
So much to like about that run, Case, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the shotgun, McCarthy has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
26-yard line.
McCarthy looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
And I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
First and goal.
Let's go
At
now.
the 6-yard line.
Hey, let's put.
They'll try and punch it in. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
1970 Lions. Hut, go.
Back now, pressure coming. And the defender comes away with it. And the Packers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
When chances to score have been so few and far between for your offense, Kate, you've got to come through in these opportunities, especially now in the second half. Like all game, this defense has just risen to the occasion and jumped on the chance at that interception.
Love with it on first down. Makes the grab in bounds offside. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35.
It's a gain of 14.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the
Takes the handoff, now Love. Rolling left, buying some time. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 10. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers grow their lead yet again. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 by 6.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has it downfield, working the left. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Vikings.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
First down, Vikings.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Third down and 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Viking 18.
Snap it to McCarthy. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Ready. Fit check. Ready.
They'll run here on 1st down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we cut.
Now Love on the play fake. Brought in right side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Down. Set. Cut.
Now we're on the counter. 3 inside the 30. This one's going to move them all the way down to the 25-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Hey, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bang! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run. Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Ready?
2nd and 10. Love trying again. Connects on the crosser. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing here. We've got a screen to the running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense to the line. 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Short pass brought in. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready?
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Set.
There's a dive up the middle. It's a foot race. Still going inside the 35. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd.
Simon Juggler, you know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Like it, team.
McCarthy now, blitz coming. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, shooting short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they wait for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Let's go. 60 red. Hut.
They give it to him again. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Another carry for him. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Love on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Come on, fight, 60. Ready?
Hand off to the back. He's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. That's good for 6 yards. They're going to have 2nd and goal now at the 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here we set.
Gets it again. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Packers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers tack on 7 more to their lead.
56. Vikings 10.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Dive play straight ahead. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Cougar 19.
Right up the gut. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get 6 and a first down as well.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Minnesota.
Ready. Check up.
across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They gain 11 on that play, and that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Vikings just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. We've set of downs from 37. First down, and they go right back to it. And big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
McCarthy throwing on third down. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. Same guy. Here's Hawkinson again. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down, Vikings.
Rolling back, it's the handoff. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Setting him on the dive. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's fourth down now. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line.